would be made manifest to us so that we can experience God's love. Ephesians chapter 3, 16 through 19. That he would grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might through his spirit in the inner man, that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to apprehend with all the saints what is the width and the length and the depth and the height, to know the love of Christ that surpasses knowledge, that you may be full with the fullness of God. Lord, I thank you that you would manifest your presence to us, that we would experience your strength in our inner man, that you would dwell in our hearts in such a strong way that we would know you here. Lord, I pray in the name of Jesus for those who are discouraged today, for whatever reason, whether they're going through life's tests or tribulations, or maybe this new normal that we've experienced in the last 6 weeks has really broken the spirit of some people. In the name of Jesus, I pray that you would strengthen them with your love. For those families that have had contentious relationships through this last period, God, I pray in the name of Jesus that you would strengthen their homes with your love, that you would break through and manifest your power and your love to them in the name of Jesus, causing life to spring up, causing joy to be released, fear to dissipate in the name of Jesus. That you would break discouragement and worry, and love would abound in the name of Jesus. That you would manifest your presence, and that we would be able to comprehend or experience the depth, the length, the height, that we can know the love of God that surpasses knowledge. We might be filled with the fullness of God, that we would lack nothing in this time. We would know, we would feel, that we would encounter the strength of your love. Encourage somebody right now, Lord, with your love. Strengthen someone's family with your love. God of breakthrough, break through with your love. Mm. 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 Praying that this love, that God's love would abound in us by the knowledge of God, resulting in righteousness in our lives. We would manifest the righteousness in our life because of the love of God. Philippians chapter 1, 9 through 11. That your love may abound still more and more in knowledge and all discernment, that you may approve the things which are excellent, that you may be sincere and without offense to the day of Christ, being filled with the fruits of righteousness. God, I pray against offense now as well, that you would keep us from offense, being offended with others and even being offended with you. Blessed are those who are not offended because of me, Jesus said. God, help us abound in love, that we would not fall into offense. Help us to abound in love more and more so we can be experiencing the knowledge of God, that we could rejoice in all things that are excellent. We would live with sincerity and without compromise. And that we can manifest the fruits of righteousness. Help us to not just talk about the things that we ought to do. Help us to do the things that we ought to do. Help us. Help us. To live without compromise. Without shame, fear. Manifesting fruits of righteousness. All because of your love. All because of your love. We can experience and we can bear fruit. Experience it and bear fruit of it. Help us. Help us. Help us. Help us. God, I want to pray for those who are believing in something, or waiting. They feel like God has called them to do something or has something for their lives. Even in this season, many of your dreams have died and are dying. I want to pray that God would not only remind you of his promise, but God would give us grace to wait, to tarry until he brings forth that breakthrough. Luke chapter 24, 49 through 50. Behold, I send the promise of my Father unto you, but tarry in the city of Jerusalem until you have endued with power from on high. 50, verse 50. He lifted up his hand and blessed them. God, for those people that have dreams, God, we prayed in the name of Jesus for people that you would pour out your spirit in the last days upon, that you would give dreams and visions to sons and daughters, that you would cause us to be visionaries, and that you would cause us to believe for that which has not come. God, I pray that you would also pour out your spirit upon them in the name of Jesus, that they would wait for the vision. Habakkuk says, write the vision. Write the vision. Write it clearly. And wait for it will come and it will not tarry. God, I pray for those who've been writing in journals, who've been believing for things that maybe people have told them not to believe for, that they shouldn't believe for. I pray in the name of Jesus that you would strengthen their faith, that you would give them grace, that they would be able to wait until they are endued with power from on high. God, I pray that you would bless us to be patient, not passive, but patient, that we can wait on the Lord. And even when we find ourselves weak or tired, because even young men grow tired, that you would renew us or mount us on wings as eagles, and that we would not faint, grow tired. We would run. We would be faithful and trusting. We would believe, that we would be full of joy. That we would not shrink back. Help us. You promised that you would endue us with power. Help us to wait for breakthrough. Help us to know it's coming. Help us not to grow weary in well-doing. God, I pray that you would strengthen the one who faints giving up today. Help us. Give grace to us. Faithful God. In the name of Jesus. If you're listening, don't give up. Don't faint. You will be endued with power. God will help you to endure. He is faithful. He's not a man that he should lie. He's given you what you need so that you can be fruitful. All right. God bless you. Thank you for listening to Grace Prayers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and review. And if there's anything specific you would like us to pray for, you can always message us at Facebook, facebook.com/Derek Marshall Ministries. Remember, we do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, we're coming out at 1:30. And also, we got to thank our good friend Nathan Harmon for doing the music. Nathan, we thank you. It's wonderful. Thanks for listening to Grace Prayers.